So, guys, I'm working. I am, since yesterday, I have been getting 4 different phrases repeating over and over in my head. And this is not really a reading. So, some of you, I doubt if this reading is even going to get 5 people to even look at it. I don't care. I keep hearing planetary wave, cosmic ocean, the ripple effect, earth healers, and what was the other one? Most of them are in this book. And they told me to write something in my journal about each one. Planetary wave, earth healers, the ripple effect, let me see. Hang on just a minute, guys. The ripple effect. I don't know. There was one that's just kind of floated away. So I've started journaling in my book. I'm like writing things into existence. Okay. Planetary wave. First thing I heard was new realms, the veil lifting, seeing further into the future than ever before. And then I kept seeing this deck. Tony Carmine Solero's The Blue Angel deck. So I'm going to pull a card out of here and see what I get. Because they're talking to me. They're giving me messages. And one of my friends gave me this cup. If you're going to make prints in life, make prints worth following. It almost became my partner's card, my partner's cup. And then I was like, nah, that one's for me. Okay. So my eyes kept being drawn to this deck. It was sitting off to the side. So I'm going to shuffle a few cards here. And I'm just going to see what they give me. Because planetary wave, seeing into the future further than ever seen before. I've got my spirit candle going. I'm just focusing on what messages I get. Like I said in an earlier video, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. Some of this stuff, most of you will just not be interested in. But this is how my messages are coming. I don't even know what this card means. Maitreya. I'm going to look it up. I've got the book right here. Maitreya. Okay. And then on the top, and right below that, look, manifestation. Okay? Speak it into existence, write it into existence. Oh my gosh, I was told to do a meditation about this a while back. Gateway. Look at all that crap opening up. Going up those stairs. I was literally last night, but right before I went to sleep, I was seeing myself, an older version of me. My hair was already totally gray. And I was walking up the steps to the gateway of heaven. I don't know where that vision came from. I've been getting different kinds of visions. So I'm going to reach all these 2 cards. Let's see what we get here. Maitreya 26. Wisdom of the ages. You've been on this earth many times, and you shall return many more to come. Each lifetime you keep the most precious experiences, the ones that make you the beautiful soul you are. You have witnessed, mind you, I was just talking about planetary wave and seeing further in the future than ever before. This is what this card says. You have witnessed humanity's unfolding and experienced all there is. Your mother in this life may have been your daughter in another. I already know me and my son, my youngest son, Jonathan, have been father-daughter before. I got that message after he was born. We were already living in Mississippi, so he was already 12. So that's the age when you're going from being a kid to an adult, right? 12 to 13, into the teens. And I got that message that first year, 2 years, maybe he was even a little bit older, that at some point in the past, he had been my father, I was his daughter, and now I was his mother, and he was my son. So I know for a fact me and him have changed, okay? I've been getting messages all my life, guys. You may one day be your child's child. You've experienced poverty and wealth, happiness and sadness, sickness and health, and through it all, you have in essence stayed the same. Life is an endless cycle, and you are your soul's endless enfoldment. Millions of earth years have passed, and many more millions will come. What will the future be like? Seeing further into the future than ever before? Guys, I can't make this shit up. Okay? Look at this. I just wrote, my handwriting sucks, guys. I'm ADHD. I'm not even going to apologize for it. Looking into the future further than I ever have before. Okay. What shall it bring? Perhaps we all see things differently. Perhaps we can start now. Is not everyone and everything worth loving? Are we not all in essence of the same family? Okay? Guys, I can't make this shit up. They're talking. This is how my messages come in. Are you receiving messages like this? You might need to stop a bit. Like I pulled this hermit card. I call this my hermit card now. It was in the cards of angel cards that Stephanie gave me. Okay, there's the hermit's lantern, and there's the trees. I'm an earth healer. Okay, I am meant to do things on the earth to help heal the earth, therefore heal the people. Okay, and there's a lot of you out there. Gateway 38. Let me read this one to you. Evolution. Oh my gosh. And I've been picking up this message forever. Observe this image closely. It depicts a portal that leads you up golden steps of light to an arc. I'm just going to hold it up here so y'all can see this. Once you reach this point, you ascend further to an even higher realm of consciousness, where you can see into the past, into the future. So I feel like this is specifically talking about those of us that have remote viewing capabilities, and not where you sit down and write everything out, where you're imagining a place, where you can see in different timelines. Because I've been getting those messages now. They've started amping up. Like I just did a reading where I told y'all I was sitting at the table and I saw myself on two different points of a different timeline where they merged. Sitting at my mom's table with candlelight writing. Sitting at my house table and writing in the candle. Okay? I'm just saying, guys, okay? Right now you're ascending to higher planes of awareness, wisdom, and love. This is a significant point in your soul's evolution, a rare and major event. It's an initiation through which you are eternally blessed. These are cycles of great wisdom and love from this point on. Through one heart, one drum, one love, I ascend upon golden wings to a world of crimson dreams. Look at that, guys. Look at the crimson in those steps. And I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. And this one. Seeing further in the future than you ever thought you could. So, I'm going to be doing my map readings for you guys. Well, I'm going to put on here what cards I got. I just wanted to stop for a moment and share this. I'm not going to make this a long video. How is Spirit now speaking to you in a way that Spirit has not spoken to you before? What is coming through in your dreams? What is coming through you in your meditations? Okay, guys, this is what opened me up before when I actually took the time to hear the messages, was my simple candle meditations. Now, I don't just do I do candle meditations, but I do spell candles. I write my goal, my desire, my dream on it. Psychic visions, or seeing into the future, or helping people achieve something, or whatever the thing is, right? I literally write on the candle. And I'm very much into symbolism. I might do something at symbolism at some point, because some of these angel cards have symbolisms on them, and I know other people are doing that too. But I have always made up my own symbols sometimes as I went along, like my own sigils. I did one time. I kept saying, "Okay, what's my target? What do I want to target?" I was like, "Oh, do a target." So I did a target. Okay, you know the little Target from the store Target? I actually had something similar to that on my wall, and I had it right above where I meditated on my candle, so I could focus in on my target, right? Keeping everything else pushed out and saying, "This is my target." And you could do the target, and you could write the affirmation down below it, or the desire. You can then transfer it to a candle, so you then have a candle. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So this opens me up more than anything else. I've seen aliens, and I did see an alien. Remember I told y'all about that when I was over at Daniel's, and in the middle of the night, I suddenly see this big, and I'd gotten the message months before that, and then when I was in that refurbished barn, literally saw a gray. His head was kind of shaped like Stewie. Maybe it was just the angle I was looking at his head. But it looked like Stewie, you know, the football with the ears. And he was just, and he wasn't there then, but I was picking up that he had been there in the past, or it, okay? And it was just looking through the barn, okay? Now, maybe he was standing there before the barn was built. I don't know. I just saw him standing there in the barn. It was, we still called it the barn, but it was it was an apartment, okay? And I could see he was gray. I could see he had knobbly knees, knobbly elbow, and he was like almost 6'5", something like that. He was like almost as tall as the barn. And I just was kind of like, oh, an alien. Well, hello. Okay. Okay. And then the vision faded. Okay. So, guys, what is happening for you? It is so important. Okay. I've done journaling and writing on and off my whole life, but it seems like it's extremely pertinent right now. This gateway feels like, and this card feels like going so much into the future, okay, of, like I said, I'm refocusing on map readings. I'm going to be doing some of those. I'm doing to do the planetary reading today, and you probably won't be uploaded until tomorrow because Wi-Fi is so flipping slow right here. Damn it, it just really makes me mad. I have to go down the road where the towers are to actually get it. We have it here, but it's just Wi-Fi here sucks. We're in a valley. We're surrounded by mountains, so the Wi-Fi sucks. Okay, so the 26 card. Was there an affirmation on this one? No, there was not. Yes, there is an affirmation on this one. The divine is present in everyone and all beings and everything like space. It is everywhere, all-pervading, all-powerful, all-knowing. The divine is the principle of life, the inner light of consciousness and pure bliss. It is our very own self. Sri Mata Amrinatamai Devi. They just called her Amma. It's a hell of a long name. Okay, wisdom of the ages. So, blue angel deck. 2 cards. So if I ever want to go back and look at it, 26, M-A-I-T-R-E-Y-A, Maitreya, and then 38, Gateway. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. Maybe this is what somebody is supposed to see today. Are you not picking up that you and one of your children have shared lives? The soul has. Or that you are approaching a gateway that is now leading you to your best life ever, to new ideas, to new evolution of where you're meant to go, of where spirit comes in so much stronger. The angels come in, your guides come in, and you feel like you get led every single day. Okay? Or they come in with other, what else is this card saying to me? Some kind of mantra. This is making me think of a mantra. So maybe you need to pick a mantra for yourself. Like mine right now is going to be, I see further in the future than I ever have before, especially if I'm having these new remote abilities coming up that I want to start talking about. Like I said, guys, this is probably not going to be something that a lot of people want to hear, so my channel may stay stagnant for a while. I don't care. This is what I'm feeling called to do. I am going to do, like I said, the map readings. So, we're going to focus more on earth healers to heal the planet plus ourselves. Evolution, the Emerald City, the ripple effect, planetary wave, God's army. They keep saying God's army, God's army. But I don't think they're talking about like the Christian God. They're talking about source. They're talking about the army on earth that is meant to change. We're all meant to evolve. We're all meant to go into the future. And all of us are on a journey that is meant to bring healing to humanity and to the planet. And from this point on, this year, it is going to be bigger than it ever has before. It looks big right now if you go look at all the different things on YouTube and all through social media. It's going to get bigger. There's a planetary wave moving in right now that is going to be bigger than anything humanity's ever seen before. Ever. And it's going to cause a huge ripple effect. That's almost like that's a message in itself, doesn't it? There's planetary wave is happening. And then the ripple effect, then the cosmic ocean. Water code. And then in call. Like I told you yesterday, this deck got wet, and I just absolutely sat down and just like bawled my eyes out. So, in Metamorphosis, let's see here. They're giving me these messages, guys, and for some reason, water codes. Ancient wisdom, intelligence is with you. This is part to do with that evolution. Seeing further into the future. And there's going to be some of you earth healers that are going to have that same gift of running into the ocean, running into the future, that you're going to bring these visions with you. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I've talked about that before. Again, this is not going to resonate with everybody. This is during my own meditations and what I'm picking up. And some of you, this is going to resonate very, very much for you. Others of you, it's going to sound like BS and you're just going to move on. Bye-bye. For those of you that are meant to stay, it is meant to speak to you. And it will make sense to you as you go into the future. End call. Healer, seer, precious. And I keep picking up on work your light on that earth healer's card as well. That's what's speaking to me this morning. And they're telling me to share. Again, there's cosmic, the ripple effect. This is not going to resonate in Cosmic Ocean. I'll be damned. Cosmic Ocean is right flipping below it. Look at that, guys. Okay? Some of you are going through an evolutionary period right now where that is what is meant to guide you in the future, is your remote capabilities. Okay? Coming through you in dreams, coming through you in your meditations. Some of you feeling the shift of where you're sitting in one spot in one moment and you suddenly feel like you're literally transported to another time and space. And you actually, just like I did that day, they're saying this is what's going to start happening for some of you. You're going to turn and you're going to like see it. Like I got the vision of the first one of in my mother's house, then the second one. And then now when I go back and look at it with my third eye, I go back, I look and I see it in a line. I'm in alignment right now with exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. It's all been, that's been the major breakthroughs that happened for me. That was showing me breakthrough, another breakthrough right now, which I'm sharing with you. So a lot of you are going, and it's going to cause this ripple effect. And it's part of the planetary wave. Guys, I can't make this stuff. I'm just telling you what's coming to me. Okay? This is going to be huge. Huge. Flipping huge. Okay? So for those of you that this is resonating for, and yes, I know I do love these colors. For those of you that this is resonating for, this is what you're going to be feeling. Okay? Or something similar. It's like that. It's like that. Okay? You're going to feel that. Okay? And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy, because it's going to make sense of some things you've been feeling that you haven't been able to put your finger on. I'm feeling this. I can't put a name to it. It's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. I'm trying to explain it to somebody. It's just a feeling. Okay? But that's what they're telling you it is. It's part of this planetary wave and this evolution of people. We're going through that right now. Right now. Okay? They're telling, and then this one keeps popping up too. They keep telling me there is something about this rainbow, this stepping into that energy. This is the actual taking that next step into that energy. Okay? So guys, whoever this is meant for, you are on this path. You are stepping into this energy. They're wanting me to tell you that. Okay? So take that to heart. In some sort of way, you are cutting away the bullshit. And you are stepping into that energy. And you are stepping into the energy of your path. As an earth healer, as a teacher, as a guide, as a visionary. You're on that gateway to that human evolution. And guys, there's not going to be, this is not meant for everybody. This is definitely, see how she's sweeping this aside? This is not meant for everybody. You can't have all leaders. You have to have followers as well, or people that learn from you, that then take the next wave. Remember how it was Doris Cannon, I kept getting her name wrong the other day. She was talking about those waves. And I don't know all the details she talked about, but the things that stood out to me was talking about the waves, the 3 waves. We're on the first wave right now. I feel like I'm part of the second wave, actually. I feel like I started on the first, but I'm kind of like on this second wave. Okay? And I'm going to actually, for what they're telling me, I'm going to go through on the second wave, come out towards the end of my life. Yes, the end of my life. Don't know when that is in the future. Towards the end of the third wave. And I'm at least going to, with my third eye, see some of it in the future. That's what they're telling me, guys. You can say I'm full of shit. I don't care. I'm just telling you what messages I'm getting. What messages are you getting? How are your guides talking to you differently now than they were before? Take that to heart, because they're talking to you. Okay? All right. So this was just a little about my journey. I enjoyed sharing it with you. Take the plunge. Take the plunge. They're waiting for you. Plunge deep. Why are you feeling the way you're feeling? What is starting to make sense to you? What is coming to you on a psychic level that as you break through, you plunge right into it? You plunge right into this portal. Okay? And it all opens up with a crash. It comes through in a big way. when you dive into it. And we're talking about this is on an esoteric level. This is not on an everyday to day level. This is talking about during your meditations, during a dream state, during an astral travel state. Okay? Which is kind of what this ripple effect's feeling like right now. All these messages come in. And you're going from one evolutionary point in your life to another. That's what they were trying to tell me about seeing those 2 times in my life where I was doing what I was doing that night. They're like, you're now aligning to your life. Do you see this and now this? I have jumped timelines. I jumped through that. That happened last week. Yesterday, ended a relationship. We're still friends, but ended a relationship. I'm now back in my house by myself with my cats. I do miss Daniel and the dog, though. And we are going to be friends. You probably might see him here and there pop up. We are staying friends. So, how are you evolving? What do you feel like the universe is telling you right now? Because in some way, shape, or form, the universe is guiding you. Okay? And I picked up on the energy of one of my subscribers. I can't think of what his name is. It's a guy, though. This is going to resonate for you because you were one of them, they're telling me. I'm just telling you, okay? I'm just telling you what they're telling me. This is going to resonate for you. You're somebody else that's also older like me. I do know that for a fact because we've talked about it before. And I can't think of what your name is. I apologize. I'm not going to remember everybody's name. Okay? So, but some of you are going through this. You are evolving. You are meant to be a spiritual leader in the future or a visionary of some sort. Okay? All right, guys. Be a light in the darkness. I sure as hell am.